Wrestling fans, welcome to Appalachian Mountain Wrestling. J.R. Everidge and the G-Man himself. G-Man, today we're going to be celebrating or taking a look at the final farewells to one icon in wrestling. I'm talking, of course, about John Noble.
For 28 years, John has been in this business. Has had some of the best matches ever. Back in the spring, he announced his retirement. So let's start off with taking a look with John at King of the Mountains.
In his game, and how much longer is he going to put up with this? I'll tell you that right now.
Well, there you hear the music. There you hear the music of a pro wrestling legend.
I'll tell you one thing, he's so stranger to these parts, isn't he? Very well traveled.
This is his last time in Jackson, Kentucky.
You're absolutely right. 28 years. He's wrapping up a 28-year career here with AMW and pro wrestling in general. But the thing is, he's decided to go out on his own terms. However, I'd like to say that Tony Presley is being gracious enough to give him this opportunity to go out on his own terms.
Well, I'm afraid that's just a point of your opinion. And tonight, John Noble, I think he's out here just to go out with a big bang here in Breathitt County.
He is going to go out with a big bang. That's certain for sure there. He's entered into this King of the Mountains tournament, and he's determined to win this whole thing.
He is the winner of last year's tournament.
Yeah, he is. He is. He's wanting to get another victory in the King of the Mountains tournament. And the thing is, too, is coming up here soon, he's got a NWA World title shot against Tom Latimer in Hyden, Kentucky. And the thing is, he could win the King of the Mountains and the world title in the same week.
If you're going to shoot big, and I'm sure it's on his mind, it has to be.
Wouldn't that be great to bring that title to AMW?
I've been here since Hazard, Kentucky, since 1988. Is that true?
Yeah, it hasn't been in Eastern Kentucky since 1988. The last time it was here in Eastern Kentucky was when Ric Flair wrestled Sting in Hazard.
Yes. John Noble giving the band a clean break out of that corner here.
Evil Eric Porter complaining to referee Dave Harmon. New South referee Dave Harmon, might I add.
John is already outnumbered in this match.
No, he's not.
New South, I'll tell you something. Oh, man.
Why don't you go ahead and say it?
I will say it. New South, deceitful.
Deceitful.
That's right.
No, Tony Presley is a great CEO. He's a great boss. Look at the positive changes he's brought here to AMW.
What, chaos and mayhem?
Well, that's positive in my book.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, that's action. That's action-packed. That's what he's brought here.
Well, speaking of action, right now, John Noble's ready for action. Getting the fans behind him here with an applause. And Eric Porter, he is telling the fans just shut up and sit down.
And this is a first-round matchup in the King of the Mountains tournament. And each match in the King of the Mountains tournament for the first round will have a 10-minute time limit. So that's not a lot of time to work over your opponent.
No, the NWA television title was always a 10-minute.
Yeah, you're right. It sure was.
Good retaliation there from John Noble. He was caught with that firing right fist from Porter in the corner, and he said, hey, I can throw one back at you, pal. Look at this. Good match up here. Side headlock.
He snatched that right in there deep, didn't he?
Holding that pressure in there. Referee right on top of the action here. New South official, as you did mention, he seems to be officiating coherently at this time.
Well, that's what he always does. He always officiates coherently.
Might be coherently, but is it fairly?
It is fairly. Anything New South does, anything that involves New South is fair.
Well, again,
fair to Tony Presley.
And my pocketbook as well.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yes, we've already heard about that.
I got a nice fat raise. What about you guys?
Let's not even talk about it.
All right.
John Noble Noble's really cranking in on that headlock.
Oh, look at that.
Oh!
Held on to the nose of Eric Porter. Now, how's that fair? You talk about fairness. How's that fair?
I call that payback.
And then he pulled down on the nose right there, trying to break the man's nose in the opening round.
Just a little payback. Nothing wrong with that.
Little payback.
Yeah, keep in mind that Eric Porter has been on the dastardly side of a lot of things from Presley, and I think he's just being used as a puppet myself.
Being used as a puppet? How? What do you mean by that?
I think he's being used, and I think he's being manipulated by Presley. Threatening to fire him, man. I mean, different interviews that I've seen. And look at that. Look at that.
Did you see that, though? John Noble had a hold of the nose again, and New South referee smacked the hand down. I think that was inadvertent on his part, though, because it caused a little bit more damage to Eric Porter, followed up by a boot and right back to the side headlock.
I will give Eric credit. He is a talented wrestler.
Very talented. We can't take that away from the man, I can tell you. Oh, now look at him.
Aha, turnaround's
Let's see
fair
how
play.
long he holds this one, though.
That turnaround's fair play, Gary. What about this now, huh?
Roll reversal.
Oh, look at.
Oh, no. Now look.
It goes right back to the nose.
Oh,
my goodness.
See, he slapped John off, but did he slap Eric off? No.
No, he shouldn't
Oh, my
have.
goodness. It's a big nose playoff is what this is.
Oh, that's a good one.
A what?
Look out. Eric Porter complaining to the referee. He wants to know what's going on here.
As well he should. I mean, he's got a fair shot in this match. You know, he deserves it.
And he's regrouped. He's got a new plan up his sleeve here, it looks like.
What's going to happen if Eric loses this match, though, Bobby?
If Eric loses this match, then he's out of the tournament, for one.
That's a bracket loss.
And also, too, I'm sure that our boss, Tony Presley, would probably not be very happy with him. Look at that. Look at that. Now, John Noble's just toying with Eric Porter, you know, switching it up right there. Oh, wait a minute.
Okay.
Eric Porter needs a little bit of time to loosen up, get ready.
Right.
Oh, and then John Noble tries to call him chicken for taking his time.
Well, I think it's falling for time myself, trying to get that window of opportunity to maybe sneak attack John Noble in some sense of the manner.
You know, Eric Porter's just trying to go for a test of strength here, trying to see how strong John is, trying to jockey for position here. John Noble finally going for it here. And there they go. Oh, he immediately takes Eric Porter down to his knees.
Oh, that upper strength, that arm strength. Look at this.
Really cranking it up there.
He is just twisting and turning those wrists and those arms. Eric Porter in a lot of pain.
He's in trouble.
He certainly is. Oh, but a good boot to the midsection will always get you out of trouble.
Look at this. Look at this.
And so will a boot to the throat as well.
Yes, with the ropes as leverage.
Just playing some of the agility that he has. I tell you, this Eric Porter, he is a roughhouse. He is nothing short of a roughhouse.
Well, I mean, you got to be a roughhouse. This is wrestling. I mean, this is not ballet. You don't go in there, and be a ballerina.
Well, you see what's going on now. Illegal tactics trying to cross those ropes.
How was it illegal when he broke before 5?
It still doesn't make it right. The referee calling that count, steps in, checking on John. John's hurt.
Oh.
Midsection.
Close fist, might I add.
Very upset. Look out.
And look at that chokehold.
No, that's fair, though. I mean, he's just paying him back for that closed fist. Shoots John Noble across the ring, comes charging in. Oh, big clothesline in the buckle. John Noble down to the canvas.
Eric Porter taking charge, hooks the leg.
Only a 2 count right there.
It's going to take a little bit more than that for John to stay down.
Oh, yeah, you're absolutely right. Definitely. I mean, John Noble's been around 28 years. He knows all the tricks of the trade. You're not going to keep him down for a 3 count.
One for the ride. Look out. One for the ride. Almost airplane.
Oh, man.
Oh, that took the wind out of John.
That would take any normal wrestler out.
That's got to be it. That's got to be it. No, John able to kick out right there.
Wow.
Eric Porter questioning the referee, saying that was a 3. Referee only said that was a 2. I got to agree with the referee there.
We finally agreed with something on that count.
Well, New South referees always do the fair thing. They always control them. They always call the matches fairly.
Oh, I've heard that one.
As opposed to the AMW referees. Eric Porter up on the second rope.
He's airborne. He's taking a little time, though. Watch out.
Beats that big
my
boot.
goodness. And this is just the opening match, Bobby.
Yeah, that could have easily broken the jaw or the nose. Oh, look at that. Big clothesline takes down Eric Porter, followed up by a second one. Oh, went for a third, but missed. Boot to the midsection. Huge knee lift sends Porter rocking and reeling. Oh, man. Big back elbow stops the momentum.
Yes, he does. Eric Porter is definitely on his game at this point. What's his man? Oh.
Big elbow followed up by a boot. What's he going to set up for? Huge neck breaker.
Oh, my goodness. 1, 2, 3.
That's it.
He got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner,
An advancement goes in the way of John Noble.
You're absolutely right. He advances in the King of the Mountains tournament. Huge win for John Noble on his final run.
On to the next round.
Yeah.
Bob Hooker makes his way back. What a matchup, Bob.
What a matchup indeed. We're getting ready to hear from Marcus Johnson. Yes.
I'll tell you something. Unbelievable is what I call it all. Unbelievable.
Yeah, last week
Astonishing.
you saw Lord Murphy Costigan pick up that big win against the prospector Wes Barker here last week. Some say it might have been by devious means. I say by hook or by crook, you get the win however you can.
Of course you would say that, and yeah, it was by hook or by crook. What do you think, G?
More crook.
More crook than hook, I think.
Well, I mean, the thing is he picked up the win, and, the tournament finals are this Saturday night. Oh, look here. You see the legend John Noble coming out to the ring once again here in Jackson, Kentucky. This is going to be John Noble's last match at the Breathitt County High School in Jackson, Kentucky in his 28-year career as he is wrapping his career up this year.
No better way than to be right here and come out victorious, Bobby. No better way, G.
No better way.
No better way indeed. John is last year's King of the Mountains tournament champion. He's looking for back-to-back wins here. But, you got to think, he's got to look across the ring. And what does he see? He sees the AMW Southeastern champion, Lord Murphy Costigan. That is a big hill to overcome. Can he do it here tonight on Showdown to advance into the King of the Mountains tournament? Can he?
This match is going to tell the story. This match right here is going to set the brackets who's who.
What do you think, Gary?
I can't wait for this one to start. It is going to be one hell of a battle.
You're absolutely right.
You better believe.
Yeah, one hell of a battle is the right words that I would choose. Lord Murphy Costigan and John Noble. What great competitors we've had in this King of the Mountains tournament so far,
True.
Yeah, everybody in here has deserved their spot in this tournament.
Yes. And it's been a hard road getting to these spots.
Yeah. Yes, it has. I mean, this hasn't been any easy victories for anybody. Well, maybe except for Stan. But that's neither here nor there.
True.
He's still advanced in the tournament. And he's in the finals now.
And at the end of the day, that's really what matters to them.
Yep. Lock up in the center of the ring there. Lord Murphy Costigan backs John Noble up into the buckle. Referee starts his count. John Noble reverses it around. Clean break by John Noble.
Yeah. That height advantage right there comes in handy for Costigan. Notice he was covering his face and the upper body there.
Well, the thing was, you never know that when a guy's going to draw back and punch you square in the face,
That's exactly, yes.
And that could be a game chaser right off the bat. Got that headlock snatched in there.
Got it tight. Got it tight.
Got it cinched in. And if you've never been in a headlock before, it's about like taking a, you remember the Cabbage Patch dolls? Putting those in a headlock and squeezing the head right off of it. Oh, John Noble down to the canvas after that big shoulder tackle from the champion. Up and over, huge hip toss.
Beautiful.
You know, like we said last week, Lord Murphy Costigan is a deceptively big man, so being able to take him down with a hip toss and an arm drag is no small feat.
No small feat at all.
Yeah.
Costigan able to get right back up to a vertical base, takes Noble back to the ropes. Referee starts his count. Oh, he went to arm drag Noble, but Noble held on and rolled through.
Beautiful. Just let the momentum take him on over.
Yep,
That's good.
He's still got that arm barred. And look at this, too. He's also pushing down on the side of the face of Lord Murphy Costigan, trying to keep him down on the mat where he needs him to be.
Both these guys are two technical wrestlers.
Costigan gets to the ropes. That's going to force a break from the referee here. John Noble lets go. He's always wrestled by the rules. Murphy Costigan with a little words to the fans in attendance here tonight. John Noble stomping on the mat, trying to get this crowd behind him. Costigan goes for a test of strength right there. Knuckle lock with John Noble.
Interesting. Oh.
Big boot to the midsection. Shoots off John Noble. Noble reverses it.
Beautiful reversal. Back up.
Oh, look at that. Big backdrop sends Costigan flying.
Boy, I'll tell you, kindly landed sideways there on the rib cage, looked like.
Look at the frustration on the face of Lord Murphy Costigan as he kicked that bottom rope.
Frustrated indeed.
Well, I don't blame him at this point. Things aren't going his way here with John Noble.
John Noble just taking his time, getting the crowd behind him.
Like we said, John Noble wrapping up a 28-year career this year.
Unheard of.
Our boss, Tony Presley, has been gracious enough to grant him this last run, this final run, to attempt to end his career on his terms. And you know what?
Well, all yet to be seen, but go ahead.
In Hyden, Kentucky this Thursday night, John's hometown, AMW presents bragging rights. And you know what happens that night?
Exactly.
John Noble gets a shot at the National Wrestling Alliance heavyweight champion, the world heavyweight champion, Tom Latimer, that evening.
This will be the biggest event in Hyden, Kentucky's history, period, concerning professional wrestling.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I mean, you know, the thing is that same week, you know, he could win the NWA World Heavyweight Championship and win the King of the Mountains tournament in same week.
Very possible. John Noble, he has what it takes. It's just getting the ducks in a row here.
It seems like he's got his ducks in a row so far. Huey, Dewey, and Louie, he's got them right there lined up, ready to take out Lord Murphy Costigan. Costigan backs him up to the rope right there. Another referee break here. As he starts his count, referee Dustin James, the official. Look at that. Forearm shiver to the side of the head, shoots John Noble off. John Noble, oh, look at that. Look at that. He went for that front face.
Murphy was smart enough to get out of that.
Yeah, he went straight to the turnbuckle, got away from it, created some distance between Costigan and John Noble.
That was really close. I thought he had him locked in there for a second, but no, sir.
Both men circling each other there. Oh, there's that striking ability.
Oh, my goodness, with that taped fist.
Yeah, you're not going to find a better striker in AMW besides Lord Murphy Costigan.
Watch out, watch out.
Atomic drop. Costigan goes to the turnbuckle. Inverted atomic drop.
Oh, my, Noble dropped him.
He's got him hooked again. Costigan smart enough to get out of the ring away from John Noble.
Back and front in pain.
You have to give him props for getting out of that ring and regrouping.
Well, he saw what was coming up for him, and it wasn't good for Lord Murphy Costigan.
He knows he's got to slow this match down. He's got to change things. He's got to turn this thing around to his advantage.
Well, I'm going to say this, and you're going to be shocked. You're right, JR.
I'm shocked.
You better write that one down, JR.
Please write it.
It's not going to happen much. Look at that. Beal out of, into the ring there. Another arm drag there. Got the arm barred once again.
Well, I'll tell you, that Noble, man, he can arm drag you, and he comes in. I'll tell you, it reminds me of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat when he does those arm drags.
Yeah, he's got some deep arm drags.
He goes in there deep, man.
Referee Dustin James was asking Murphy Costigan if he wanted to give up. Of course, you're going to get a no from Costigan. Costigan got Noble into the buckle right there. More strikes. Look at that palm thrust. Oh, man. Each palm thrust he throws is harder than the last.
Oh, Costigan's on fire himself. Look out.
Oh, huge headbutt. Sends John Noble down.
You felt the effects of that one. Follows up with that stomp right across the back and neck.
Another stomp across the back of the shoulders there.
Yes.
Oh.
Taking out some frustration, if you would.
Yeah. He was very frustrated at the very beginning of this matchup, but he's allowed to take that out now on John Noble as he drapes him across the rope. Just choking, blatant choke, and then kicks the rope. Did you see that?
Yes.
Kicks the rope up into the throat of John Noble. That rope hit his Adam's apple, drives it back to the throat. It's not a good feeling.
It is not. That steel cable inside of that rope there. I mean,
And notice the tenacity of Murphy Costigan. John Noble's fighting back, but look at here, though. He's able to stop him every single time. Keep the man down, stay on him. Whether you want to admit it or not, John Noble is a threat, goes for the cover. Just a 2. John Noble is a threat in every match to his opponents that he's ever been in. He's an amazing competitor. He's a legend for a reason. His longevity is legendary.
Yes, is that really you?
That is really me. I'll give credit where it's due. John Noble deserves all this credit. Pulling the rope up into the throat of John Noble, Murphy Costigan is.
He's dominating right now.
He is. Oh, and he's just
an insult to injury right there.
Standing on the sternum of John Noble.
Trying to humiliate his man here. Oh, look at that.
Oh, man.
Jeez.
Just telling John Noble what he thinks of him, and then turns to the crowd to show, oh, look at this. That was enough, though, to open up a door for John Noble to start fighting back.
Working his way back.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's got him rocking. Look at this. Multiple right hands. Oh, stopped by a back elbow. Only a 2 count there.
Murphy was one step ahead of him on that one.
Got him in that reverse chin lock.
And he's bearing down on him.
He is. He's putting all of his weight down onto the back of the shoulders and the neck of John Noble as he pulls back with both of his wrists there in his clenched fist.
And what pressure. Like a vice.
That is like a vice. I mean, that's the only kind of pain that you could liken it to. John Noble able to get back to his feet. One elbow, a second elbow. Oh, yanked by the hair of the head, and maybe a little bit of the tights. I couldn't really tell.
I'm sure.
Knee to the back of John Noble.
Noble in a world of pain at this time.
Costigan is wrestling a smart match here.
I have to give him credit. He is.
Yeah, he just towers over his opponent.
Did you see what he just did right there?
Yes.
He just pantomimed that he was putting on a crown, which means that he thinks he is going to win the King of the Mountains tournament.
Yes.
John Noble, you saw his wrists bouncing up and down there. He's trying to get some life in there, keep some life in this blood flowing, going in his body.
John Noble finds himself on the floor at this time. He is having a son of a gun of a chance of a time here coming back from this one.
Well, John Noble needs to take all the time that he can on the floor, but however, Murphy Costigan needs to get on him ASAP, and he's got him here as he's pulling him. Look at this. He's got the side of his neck was against that rope as he was pulling for all he was worth. He's got him picked up here. We've seen this before.
Noble, oh my.
Into the nose and the club across the chest.
And that'll be some kind of hurt right there.
Yep.
By the ears, man, this guy's opened up. He is opened up.
And a second club to the chest. Oh, and a big blow to the back. Brings John Noble back into the ring.
He's a tough son of a gun, I'll say that.
Yes, he is.
Smartly dragging him out to the middle. Went for that, missed that elbow drop. Goes for a second one, misses
Oh
it.
my!
Misses the knee. John Noble, look at that huge clothesline. Second huge clothesline takes Costigan back down. Ducks the third one there, goes for a big power slam. Takes Costigan over, goes for the cover. Just a 2 count. Costigan out at the last second.
Wow! Thought was looking at a victory for John Noble here. So close, but yet so far away, gee.
Maybe he's getting that second wind he desperately needs.
How about another one?
Oh, look at that. He goes over to Murphy Costigan. Costigan sees him coming, grabs the tights, and hurls him to the floor. I would say at this point, Costigan either needs to go out after him or hope that's enough to take a count-out win. A win's a win,
A win is a win. However, Noble back up to his feet. He's climbing back in here. Yes, he don't know the meaning of quit, I'll say that. Never has, never will. Beautiful swing.
Oh, swinging neck breaker immediately goes for that cover. And that's it.
He got him.
Noble got him.
Wow.
Wow. Totally off guard on that one.
That one was off guard. So, who's this running to the ring?
What's going on here?
Wait a minute, there's a masked man.
Hey, hold on a minute. What is
this?
going on?
Hold on a second. Who is this? Wait a minute, JR. I've heard about this guy.
Yes.
This has got to be him. This has got to be the Black
It
Scorpion.
has to be the Black Scorpion. It has to be the Black Scorpion.
It's got to be. He attacks John Noble.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
He has opened up on Noble, the Black Scorpion, entering the ring in such a fashion. Look out.
Wow.
Look at that. Spear takes John Noble down as the Black Scorpion looks to the crowd. Wow. And he exits the ring. What's he doing here?
Hold on. He's looking under the ring for something.
He's looking under the ring for something.
Got a
indeed.
chair.
He's pulling. Wow. Oh, my goodness gracious. Throws the chair into the ring, shoves referee Dustin James.
We got to get some order restored here. We've got to get somebody out
We
here.
got to get some help out here
It
for
might
him.
be too late. The Black Scorpion has gone crazy.
No.
Oh!
What a shot.
Oh, my.
Did you hear that shot across the back with the chair from the Black Scorpion?
Truly the shot heard around the world, fans.
Oh, my goodness.
The Black Scorpion.
I don't believe he's done.
No.
What's he doing here? Picking up John Noble off the mat after he's already done so much damage.
He is doing nothing but annihilating John Noble in front of our very eyes.
He's got that chair set up in a vicarious position. What's he going to do? He's pulling him across the ropes.
I cannot believe.
Oh, gosh!
No.
DDT on the chair. The Black Scorpion has viciously attacked John Noble here
What?
tonight on Showdown at the King of the Mountains tournament.
I can't believe it. What's going on?
Oh my gosh!
Where did this guy come from?
I don't know, but he certainly made his mark. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after this commercial break.
The holidays are coming up, and now is the perfect time to get your AMW merchandise on ProWrestlingTees.com. AMW has a great selection of logo tees, wrestler tees, and a whole lot more. But now is the time to get your favorite AMW merchandise because it's time for our Black Friday sale, and merchandise purchased on ProWrestlingTees.com/Appalachian Mountain Wrestling is now up to 40% off, and it's good through the new year. Close out the year right by getting your favorite AMW merchandise for your loved one or yourself today. Rose alongside John Noble, and John, tonight maybe an opportunity to add an accolade to your retirement tour by becoming the King of the Mountain. Tell me, what are your thoughts going into this big contest with Stan Sierra?
Well, anytime you come into a tournament like this with 7 other outstanding competitors and you go through 2 matches, get attacked from behind and beat down with a chair in the second one, and then have to do all that, just turn around to face Stan Sierra, man. It's a big challenge for anybody. I was fortunate enough to win this thing last year. Didn't like the way that ended, of course, so I feel like this is my opportunity to get that back. And like a lot of guys in AMW and all over the southeastern United States, I owe Stan Sierra one. And I plan on collecting it tonight.
John Noble getting set for his big event, part of the double main event here this evening at the Bluegrass Brawl.
Hey, here he is. Well, I'll tell you one thing, John Noble, he is a force to be reckoned with, well-loved, well-respected, and I'll tell you something, he is one superb athlete. Can he pull it out tonight? Can he go in here and come out with that big victory?
Well, here's the thing about it. John Noble is King of the Mountains champion last year, and he's possibly going to be 2-time King of the Mountain winner.
Absolutely. This is a matchup that anything can happen. As G-Man mentioned, Presley's out here in his grand appearance. Anything can go, guys.
You're absolutely right. Anything can go. I will give respect to John Noble. He is a legend. He has earned his reputation, fantastic reputation everywhere he has wrestled. If he wins this King of the Mountain tournament here tonight, then the thing is he's deserved that spot. He's earned that spot. He's legendary. He's, like you said, he won the King of the Mountain tournament last year. Can he repeat tonight, G-Man?
I think he can, but he's got other obstacles out there with Mr. Tony Presley.
Is set for one fall, and it is the finals of the King of the Mountains tournament. Introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by New South AMW President Tony Presley. He hails from Kansas City, Missouri, and he is the New South Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Sexy Stan Sierra. And his opponent this evening, from Barwick, Kentucky, John Noble.
Hey fans, what a matchup here. King of the Mountains. You're seeing the 2 final participants right here.
2 final participants indeed. John Noble, Sexy Stan Sierra. Who's going to take the King of the Mountains crown tonight?
Oh, it's going to be exciting. Exciting all the way.
The thing is, JR, tonight, John Noble can take home that crown, the King of the Mountains crown, and then Tuesday night on AMW Showdown, he's going to be vying for the National Wrestling Alliance Heavyweight Championship, the World Heavyweight Championship.
Absolutely.
Against none other than Thomas Latimer.
So, John, tonight, in honor of the fact that win or lose, this will be the last time you're here in Pikeville, Kentucky as a professional wrestler, I figured after mighty 10-year history together, we have wrestled in every town up and down this mountain. Shut up, I'm trying to talk. So I figured, John, we're not going to do the normal thing that we always do. I'm not going to badmouth these people. I'm not going to tell them how ugly their women are, how dumb their kids are. I made a promise to Tony. I was going to be professional here tonight on behalf of New South Wrestling. So with that being said, everything you meant to these mountains, everything you meant to these kids in basketball, and you know, things are not going to be the same without you here, but there's going to be one thing that's going to be the same no matter what. You know what that is, John? Is that I hate your stinking guts. Good. And I don't care if you're a wrestler. I don't care if you're retired. I don't care if you're playing ping pong down at the local old folks' home. If I find out you're down there playing and hustling them old men, I'm going to come down there and I'm going to take you on because I don't like you. I don't like what you stand for, and I'm not going to like you anymore after tonight.
There are a million things that I could say. I don't need you to like me. I prefer that you hate me because I slapped those glasses off your face for a few minutes. You're going to hate me a whole lot more. So what you need to do is get ready to go. Keep Shrek over here in his corner. And I'm going to kick your butt one more time for old time's sake tonight.
Wow! Boy, stern words from both sides here, guys.
Shrek. He got Shrek.
No, that's not funny. That's our boss.
Oh, my.
I stand up for my friends. If I wasn't so far up away from the ring tonight, I'd go down there and slap some sense into the head of John Noble.
I don't have time for all that.
I can throw you off here real quick, big boy.
I'm too old for that.
It's a long drive.
That's too far for me to go.
Shrek,
I'd have to come back.
Shrek will catch you.
There's no Shrek down there. That's Mr. Anthony Presley to you, sir.
Puppet master himself.
You know, you heard Stan Sierra talk about John Noble and Stan himself. They do have a history with each other in AMW. They both feuded for the AMW title before. Both have held it. Stan's held it the longest at 1,238 days. John is looking to repeat as the King of the Mountains champion here tonight. That's what his main number one goal is here tonight, as is Stan Sierra. Stan's already the New South Heavyweight champion. He's looking to add some more gold to that with the crown, the beautiful crown that Tony Presley has spared no expense for.
Well, probably came from the Dollar Tree.
We're going to see how this unfolds tonight, X. And I'll tell you, G, tonight anything can happen in this match as well.
Hey, exactly right, JR.
Just like the others, anything could go.
I'm just glad Bobby Blade's through sucking up to Stan and to Shrek down there so we can see what's happening.
Oh, I'm not done yet. I've only just begun.
I don't doubt that. Watch your nose. It'll break. Oh, my.
John Noble looking to repeat as King of the Mountains tournament winner. Stan Sierra has never been in this tournament before, but he's made it all the way to the finals here.
Yes. Pretty head-to-head here. It's two worlds
Can't
collide.
take anything away from Stan. He has the longest in history held the world championship in AMW.
Oh, you can't take it away from him. No doubt about it. I mean, that's impressive. First time in this King of the Mountains tournament. He makes the finals. But Mr. Higgins has been involved, and so is Shrek down there.
Oh, I agree with that. 100% X.
What about that, Blade?
Look at that. Oh, man, Stan Sierra down a second time. John Noble got him going. Big arm drag and an arm bar.
It's Noble on top right now. I'll tell you something. Two worlds collided there in the center of the ring. And Stan Sierra finds himself into the ropes. Presley on the outside. He's the man you've got to watch in this particular matchup.
Yes, that is the key factor into this whole match.
Hey, Stan Sierra took a shortcut, had to break with the rope. Shrek over and put his leg over. I seen it.
Well, how's that a shortcut? I mean, that's getting to the rope. That's legal.
Shrek ain't legal, putting his foot up there. Change him glasses there, boy. Oh, my. Oh, he got big shoulder in the midsection there. Again.
John Noble looks a little worse for wear right now, but it's still early in this contest. As John Noble reverses it, sends Stan to the corner. Huge backdrop.
Oh.
That's a big, big man to get over in a backdrop like that.
Come on there, Shrek. Rub on him. That's your prize mule. Rub on him, boy.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to tell Mr. Presley that you're calling him Shrek.
I don't care. I'll call him it to his face.
And again, you're paying for cash.
That's right. Cash is king in my book.
But where's that cash coming from, New South Wrestling? Thank you very much, Rated X.
Nope, mine's stamped AMW on it.
So they deface American currency.
No, it's on my envelope. My money's in the envelope. It says from AMW Wrestling.
I haven't got paid with an envelope since the 90s. I've been paid via check or direct deposit.
Direct deposit?
Yeah, that government check.
He ain't got no checking account.
John Noble, Stan Sierra locked back up. Stan immediately backs him up into the turnbuckle. Referee calling for the break. Stan goes for the punch, but it's blocked and returned with a punch of his own.
John Noble opening up. He's got that AMW fire going. Look at him. Yeah, beating the New South out of him.
No. Hey, and I'm glad you said that right there. This is New South versus AMW right here.
I know it is.
King of the Mountains finals come down to that.
Look. Get down,
Presley. Look at Presley here.
Tony Presley up on the ring apron, drawing the attention of the referee as well as John Noble.
He's so chubby, he didn't even get up on that apron right.
He got up there. He's svelte individual.
Watch him, John. Watch out, John. Don't turn your back.
Having a few words with Stan Sierra.
Look at that.
Little meeting.
No, he kissed him in the ear.
He did not. They're discussing strategy for this finals.
He had to go get him some shoo-shoo.
Oh, my.
Some what?
Shoo-shoo.
What is that?
He got a little sugar off Tony. Pour some sugar on me.
You're a horrible person, X.
Fans, G-Man and myself, we're up here. We're between Bobby and X. And I tell you, we do need some referee shirts. You know that, don't you?
We'll have one next week.
I'm telling you.
John Noble takes Stan Sierra to one turnbuckle, takes him to a second turnbuckle. He's calling for the third one. He's taking him on the world tour of turnbuckles here once again, calling for the fourth one. Can he get it? There's the fourth one. He's taking him all around the world. Stan hits the mat, and he's down. John goes for the cover.
Referee. Ooh, 2 count.
And that was kind of a long 2 count, too.
Wait, did he take Stan down with the snapmare?
No, that wasn't a snapmare. It was a world tour of turnbuckles.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know.
Takes him back to the buckle. Oh, look at this. Tony Presley draws the referee here.
Yeah, Presley on the outside. He has Higgins.
Yeah.
He has Higgins behind him here.
John Noble going to work with Stan Sierra.
Yeah, that's how stupid Tony Presley is. He's letting John Noble wear his man out.
Excuse me.
Look at that.
Watch out.
Mr. Higgins gets ready to come into play here.
Watch out.
Oh, Mr. Higgins enters this matchup.
He bailed him with that.
Oh, big club takes Noble down.
He is hurting. He is in severe pain here. You can see the anguish on his face, and the referee says 2 count.
Yeah, Mr. Higgins is hurting after hitting a noggin like that.
Oh, my goodness.
Blade, you like that? 3-on-1. Takes 3 New South to beat 1 AMW man.
That's fine. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, Mr. Costigan. Oh, I just pulled out a red card on you. You're disqualified.
Oh, I'm not either. You can't be disqualified from commentary. Look at this. Look at this. Tony Presley pulls John Noble over to the side of the ring and nails him.
Yeah.
And now he's got the arm wrapped around John Noble's neck, choking him.
He's working like a farmer on the outside. Look at this.
He's working like a what? Working like a farmer.
Yes. Yes, he was. Putting in a hard day at that. Look at this.
Well, if it's a farm here in Pikeville, have you seen the crops? They're terrible.
Oh, my. I didn't see none. I think Presley ate them all on his way.
I thought he was grazing out there when I came in.
Oh, my. Shot right there by Stan Sierra, the new South Heavyweight champion. Takes John Noble out to the floor.
Watch out here.
Taking him around the ring here. What's he got in mind? Oh, right to the face.
That was a thumb to the throat.
Yeah, exactly.
Right to the face.
That's fine. Yeah. That's fine.
Ain't no wonder you get called out by the Limeys.
Reversal. It's a reversal.
Step, baby.
Sierra hitting those metal steps. Oh, my. He's down outside Presley in disbelief.
He's down there crying. Look at him.
He is in disbelief. Come on, Stan, he says. Meanwhile, Noble taking his opponent head first into that apron.
Stan Sierra in a bit of trouble now after tasting that steel. John Noble working him over on the floor.
I'd like to see John Noble grab a hold of Schrecker and beat the tar out of him.
That would be lovely.
Wouldn't it?
No.
Blade, let me tell you about your man there, Tony Presley. Oh, I get out of my Cadillac out there as I pull up here to this beautiful Pikeville, Kentucky.
Yes.
He's got 13 donuts out there. Oh. He said, Rated X, you want one? I said, no, man, then wipe that glaze off your chin. What's wrong with you?
Well, I know that's a lie because he wouldn't offer you free anything.
Yeah, he did. He's trying to suck up to me.
Stan Sierra in the corner asking for a timeout, but he's not going to get it because, as you know, there are no timeouts in the world of professional wrestling. Look at this. John Noble worried about what Tony Presley's doing on the floor.
Yeah, you got to watch. He's going to have eyes in the back of his head. Look out. Sierra caught. And again. Hits Noble. Firing in. Takes his man across the way into the corner.
Oh
my. Stan Sierra. Man, I'll tell you, he's on his game here.
Yeah, he was thinking quick there. Was able to adjust coming out of the corner, nailed. John Noble took him down, goes for a big elbow drop, goes for a cover and hooks the leg. Only a two count.
Two count here.
Look at Shrek, he's down there. Don't breathe on him, he'll get all that glaze on his head.
John Noble in a bit of trouble here as Stan Sierra with a big right hand into the forehead of John Noble.
We really can't say enough about John Noble, guys. I'm telling you something. This guy, watch out!
Oh,
hey,
yes.
Hold on! What was that?
Presley threw it too far. No, the referee should disqualify John Noble right there.
Oh, it was
No.
2 3/4.
Let's not forget that earlier in this tournament in Jackson, Kentucky, John Noble was bombarded with an attack by none other than the Black Scorpion.
Who?
The Black Scorpion. You got to wonder if he suffered any, ill effects, long-term effects from that attack.
Hey, that's a psychological deal right there. You know it?
It is.
A man attacks you, you don't know who he is.
Definitely.
Can't tell who he is. Wonder why he did what he did. That's the key.
It will make anybody paranoid.
Oh, look out.
Right to the sternum.
Hey,
did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh, my.
He used Mr. Higgins on John Noble. That's returning the shot with Mr. Higgins from earlier that John Noble did on Stan Sierra. That's fair.
I swear for just a little bit I'd go down there and smack him. Get him out of this match.
I would pay you to do that, X.
You wouldn't walk down all those steps.
What are you talking about? I done been down there telling all my fans
all two of them?
It don't
Look
matter.
out. Ooh.
John Noble firing back on Stan Sierra now with some right hands, works him all the way back to the turnbuckle, goes to shoot him off, reversal by Sierra, Noble hits the ropes, he picks up Noble, the sidewalk slam and lays him down, goes for the cover. Whoa! Almost had him.
So close.
Almost don't mean nothing.
That's exactly. He was able to get that shoulder up, and that's what counts in this situation.
Stan Sierra, I think he's saying this is it. Goes for the knee, missed it.
Oh!
He missed that knee drop. John Noble just out of the way in the nick of time. Fires up on the head of Stan Sierra. Big boot hits the ropes. Huge knee lift. Takes him down with a clothesline. Goes for the cover again.
Hook the leg, hook the leg. Oh!
No!
John Noble.
That was
Taking advantage now. Look at here. Oh, beautiful. DDT right there. He's got the leg hook this time. 2. Oh, I wanted to say 3 so bad.
that was 2 9/10.
My goodness, what a matchup we have here, fans.
Got that side headlock, cinched him right there. Oh,
Watch
my
out,
goodness. Sierra sends him right into the referee. Chumley goes down.
Well, they hit head on there. Noble, Russian leg sweep. What was that?
Russian leg sweep. He
Here we
goes for
go.
the cover.
Here we go.
But there's no
1,
referee.
2, 3. Here's the Black Scorpion again.
The Black Scorpion. The Black Scorpion.
He has returned.
In the ring behind John Noble.
Watch out, John. Watch out. Turn around, John. Watch it. Oh. Oh, my goodness.
Big kick.
That looked familiar to me.
That did.
What's going on?
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Did you see who that is?
Oh, my. No.
Do you see
Why?
that?
I can't believe
It
it.
is last year's runner-up.
That was Chris Michaels, last year's runner-up in this tournament. I cannot believe it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lone Wolf Bobby Blade here with the legendary John Noble. John, last month you got attacked by a masked man named the Black Scorpion. Tonight at the Bluegrass Brawl, he unmasked himself and revealed himself to be none other than the headliner, Chris Michaels. What are your thoughts about this?
You know, I don't know. I don't know. Anybody that knows me knows that I love Chris Michaels. I respect Chris Michaels. Look up any interview that I've spoken in the last 6 months, and you hear me talk about Chris Michaels. Chris Michaels wants to freaking wham about respect. I've done nothing but respect Chris Michaels. And now he's running around here crying because of this farewell tour. I didn't ask for it, Bobby. I didn't ask for it. But you know why I got it, Chris? It's probably because I have respected people, Chris. I've respected everybody. But you want to disrespect me, and I get it, man. I've been where you're at. We're practically the same age. I get it. I wake up some days mad at everybody. But I don't run around acting like a punk and wearing a mask when all you had to do, Chris, was ask me like a man for a friggin' match. That's all you had to do. And I would have gladly done it. I would have done it on November 22nd. I'd have done it on October. I would have done it tomorrow. All you had to do was ask me like a man. So you want to say you want to finish me off on November 22nd in Hazard? That's fine. You bring that stupid super kick and you bring that stupid mask and them 35,000 pair of Affliction jeans that you wear. You bring those to Hazard, Kentucky, and you think you're going to end me? I'm going to put you out of your friggin' misery.
Well, there you hear it from the man himself, John Noble. His final match, Hazard, Kentucky, November 22nd, against none other than the headliner, Chris Michaels. Do not miss it.
G-Man, John Noble, in hopes of winning back-to-backs on King of the Mountain matches, he was rudely interrupted by none other than Chris Michaels, who exposed himself as the Scorpion. So when he came back, he wanted his final match to be against Chris Michaels.
But first, JR, let's not forget, John has been the only one in Eastern Kentucky that has ever got an NWA title shot. So let's take a look at him and Tom Latimer's match first.
Lace them up tight, shine that belt, bring it here Thursday night because I'm walking out with it as the NWA World Champion.
Ladies Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for our main event of AMW Showdown. There you see the legendary John Noble making his way to the ring to challenge for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship held by none other than Thomas Latimer. JR, we are in for a huge main event here tonight on Showdown.
Very, very important night right here. Showdown, we're bringing it to you guys. This is a very historic event right here. Wesley County, Kentucky.
X, have you ever had the fortune, have you ever been fortunate enough, I should say, to be able to call an NWA World Heavyweight title match?
I've called many a match, but I have never called an NWA heavyweight title match. And I'm going to tell you right now, Blade, this is bragging rights right here in Wesley County, and I'm jacked up for John Noble.
John Noble could realize a dream come true here tonight as he vies for the National Wrestling Alliance Heavyweight Championship of the world.
So many years in the waiting, such hard work, such dedication, and tonight, here we are.
You know, Blade, I've known John Noble for over 30 years. I've got to wrestle him, I've got to be in his corner, and I've got to tag with him, and he is phenomenal, no doubt.
He absolutely is. You're absolutely right about that. We agree on something.
Well, yeah, you ain't sucking on New South right now.
Right now you see the National Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight Champion Thomas Latimer making his way out to the ring. The last time that the NWA Championship was in Eastern Kentucky was when Ric Flair wrestled Sting in 1988 at the Memorial Gymnasium in Hazard, Kentucky. Thomas Latimer is also a former NWA World Tag Team Champion. He is a former NWA World Television Champion, and he won the NWA World Championship at the NWA 76th Anniversary Show on August 31st, 2024. And tonight, he is in Hyden, Kentucky on AMW Showdown to defend against the legendary John Noble.
Great support for John Noble from his beloved fans. I'm telling you something, this place is going to be berserko in a minute, X.
You ain't lying. I cannot wait for that first time just to see what Latimer thinks about John Noble when they tie it up for the first time.
You know, the thing is Thomas Latimer probably thought, you know, he's the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. He's just going to come in here and dog walk John Noble. He's got another thing coming because John Noble he's legendary talent. He's an amazing talent. He can give as much as he can, receive there. He can give it right back to Thomas Latimer. All of it.
There's no doubt about that at all. No doubt about it. You know, my biggest deal is I hope Latimer shortcomes him. Thinks he's not got a big match here tonight. He might take time off here in this match, and Noble sneak up on him and take that belt and bring it right back here to Eastern Kentucky. That's what I'm hoping.
Would love to see that happen. Listen at the roar.
Introducing first, the challenger, hailing from Barwick, Kentucky, weighing in tonight at 220 pounds, John Noble! And his opponent, from Chesterfield, England, weighing in tonight at 240 pounds, he is the current reigning and defending NWA World Champion, Tom Latimer!
Listen to the reaction for both men. Negative reaction for Thomas Latimer, the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, but a hugely positive reaction for John Noble here in Hyden, Kentucky tonight.
Oh, well loved.
Both men face to face, Blade. Did you see that?
I did see that.
Noble not giving an inch, baby. I like that, JR.
And you won't see him give an inch whatsoever. John Noble is going to take it right to the NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
Referee proudly displaying that prestigious gold belt here, the title, the NWA Heavyweight Championship.
Of course, all three of us sitting up here know the lineage of that belt. It goes from Harley Race. It goes to Ric Flair, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Dusty Rhodes. You name them, and they've held that belt, Blade.
Exactly right.
A proverbial who's who of wrestling history have been the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. And look at this. This bout has started. Fellas, we're commentating an NWA World Heavyweight title match here.
History of the making right here.
Here we go, boys. Lock up.
Lock up in the center of the ring. Neither man giving an inch, but Thomas Latimer. Oh, look at that. I was getting ready to say Thomas Latimer was able to back him up a little bit, but John Noble looked like he shoved him off just a hair there.
Both men squaring up, not afraid to throw fisticuffs here, Blade.
That's exactly. Well, Noble holding his ground tight here.
Yes, he is.
Using that upper body strength, too. Yeah, Latimer.
The NWA World Heavyweight Champion Thomas Latimer out on the floor, taking his time. I said this earlier in the evening, he's got the champion's advantage. He's got the champion's prerogative here. He can take his time if he wants to, to get back into the ring. And that's what he did right there. He caught a little breather to get his bearings back about him because, John Noble's a little tougher than he thought he was. He's a lot tougher than he thought he was.
Well, psychology plays into half of the game.
Latimer, one thing about him, he's a little smug, ain't he? He's proud of himself.
Yes, he is.
Well, he should be. He's the NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, I can tell you what, he can take that belt down one of these creeks down through here, and he'll come back without it. Some of these old boys in these hollers.
John Noble able to reverse that wrist lock, takes Thomas Latimer down. He's got Latimer there in an arm bar, working over that arm.
Latimer a little surprised at that, I believe, Blake.
Yes.
Yeah.
JR, he's got that pinpoint pressure on that shoulder, too.
Absolutely. But he steps to the outside to break the hold, and Noble steps back.
Let's not forget about what happened at the Bluegrass Brawl. John Noble made it all the way to the King of the Mountain Finals against Stan Sierra, and then was attacked once again by the masked Black Scorpion, who revealed himself to be none other than Chris Michaels.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Chris Michaels holding grudges.
That shook me to the core because Chris Michaels got beat in that King of the Mountains last year. Is that not right?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, John Noble won it last year.
Grudges. He's holding grudges, JR. That's all it is.
He's held a grudge for a year and then came back to take it out on John Noble. But John Noble caught in a headlock by Thomas Latimer in the center of the ring. John Noble tried to reverse out of it, unable to do so. Both men down to their knees here, but Latimer in control of this matchup this far.
He's got that headlock cinched in on him, cranking it up.
Listen to this crowd firmly behind John Noble.
Yes, the roar of the crowd. John Noble, he has to have butterflies. He has to be nervous inside, but he's still very well confident. Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah, you saw it right there. He was able to turn into a hammerlock up to the headlock. Latimer grabbed a handful of hair and shot him off. Big shoulder tackle. Latimer to the floor, showing a little frustration early in this matchup.
He didn't like that at all, did he?
No, he didn't like that at all.
John Noble knocked him flat of his back right there. Out of the ring he went. Now he's jaw-jacking with a few of the fans there ringside.
No comfort zone there for him. I can promise you that.
Latimer looking at all the fans, putting a finger in their face, and they're giving it right back to him. Latimer getting up onto the ring apron. Oh, John Noble's going to bring him in the hard way.
John Noble, he is taking control now. Look out.
Rammed him into the turnbuckle pad. Taking him to the second one.
He outsmarted the NWA champion, boys, right there.
He's taking him on a world tour of the turnbuckles. That's number 3. Can he get a number 4? He's calling for it. And there you go.
Oh,
Look
my
at the
goodness.
velocity. He threw him into that
goodness.
turnbuckle, sprung him backwards into the center of the ring.
John Noble is on fire tonight, guys.
Boot into the midsection there. Mounts Thomas Latimer. He's looking to the crowd. 1, 2, 3. There you go. He's raining down right hands.
But the referee's throwing a count here.
He's got to listen to that referee. If the referee was to get the 5 right there, that could have been a disqualification. Because you have to, once the referee starts counting, look at that, Latimer outside the ring. Once the referee starts counting, he can DQ you on the 5 count.
He bounced off the apron and bounced off them metal steps down there, boys.
Yes, he did.
The NWA World Heavyweight Champion is in trouble here early on in this matchup.
Uh-oh, what's he doing?
Looks like he's using the champion's advantage and taking a hike, but John Noble's coming right after him.
Oh, that's not going to work.
He's not going to let him get away that easily. Both men went through the curtain. And right back out into this crowd. Throws him back into the ring.
Yes, yes, Noble. He is begging and Noble saying, no, no, Noble.
Yeah, Latimer's begging off there, Blade. He might have had enough.
The legendary John Noble has got Thomas Latimer in a little bit of trouble as he takes off. Oh, look at that, though. He went right to the eyes of John Noble.
Watch out. Oh, onto the floor.
He took that elbow pad off. The referee picked it up to put it away. And as the referee had it, he went right to the eyes
Played a
of John Noble.
there, didn't he?
Yep, and he threw him right to the floor.
Yes, he did. Noble's out on the floor right now.
Now that's smart wrestling there.
Well, call it what you want to, but he's the champion, and I guess if it'll work, he'll use it to his advantage. Whatever tactic he has to. Noble in trouble.
So what you're saying is he'll take a shortcut there, JR.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
Oh, my.
Oh,
Hey,
right
win,
into that
win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat.
Into that ring post.
Yeah, that's a philosophy of New South right there, Blade.
Hey, that's a philosophy of winners.
Oh, Latimer lashing out to the crowd there.
Yeah, I love it. Latimer picks up John Noble off of the mat and throws him back into the ring like he's a ton of garbage.
What?
Goes for the cover.
Yeah, 1 count. You ought to be ashamed of yourself saying that about John Noble.
I wasn't saying it. I was saying the perception that Thomas Latimer has against John Noble.
Oh, that's what your thoughts are too, man.
John Noble tried to fire up a comeback right there, but was cut right back off by Latimer. Have I not been giving John Noble his props this matchup?
Oh, man, he hit hard out of that corner. I can say that.
Yeah, you wishy-washy.
Thomas Latimer's got legendary John Noble down. Makes his way over to him. Turns him over. And he's in the throat of John Noble. Blatant choke right in front of the referee.
Shortcuts. Look out.
Got him draped across the second rope there and got that knee in the back, adding the pressure. If John Noble can't get air into his body, then that effectively cuts off any kind of fight that he's got left in his body. Would you agree?
I would. But if you're a champion, what do you got to use those tactics? Choking.
Goes for the cover.
You didn't answer that.
That's fine, though. I mean, he can do that. Because the thing is, if he gets disqualified for choking the man, he keeps his title, does he not?
Yes, he does. Oh,
big right hand. Right hand to the head of John Noble, sends him back down to the mat.
He popped him hard with that one.
John Noble trying to will himself up at this point.
Latimer stalking him too. Going to shoot him off into the ropes.
Ducks that clothesline, sunset flip, takes Latimer down, goes for the cover.
We can have a new champion. No, sir.
Oh, and Latimer takes him right back down, retaining control of this matchup. Latimer arguing with the referee. Referee Greg Arias has done a phenomenal job here tonight. You know, I think he's a wonderful addition to New South. He needs to join the winning side of New South.
No, he don't. He's wearing that AMW shirt.
Proudly, that I say.
Listen at this crowd.
Oh, Noble firing back. Latimer taking some punches. Reversal.
Oh, he's got him in the sleeper hold.
Watch out.
Can he put the man out? Can he put the legend out? Can he put John Noble down? He could either, go completely to sleep with that arm drop 3 times, and that means that he retains the NWA World Heavyweight Championship.
Referee's asking him.
John Noble fading. He goes down to one knee.
Oh, my. This doesn't look good at all, X.
Uh-oh. Come on, John. Fight out, baby. Fight out of it.
Look at this. Look at this.
Yes.
He's showing some life.
Yes.
He's coming back up. He's on both feet. There's one elbow. There's
another.
2 elbows. There's a third one. Breaks the hold. Shoots Latimer off. Got his own sleeper hold on. Can he put the champion to sleep?
The tide has turned.
Uh-oh.
No, he shoves him off, and he gets the sleeper hold back on himself.
Oh, my.
What a sequence. Back into that sleeper. Down goes Coach Noble. He's down.
Noble went down quick that time. Did you see how fast he went down to the mat?
He's weak.
Referee's in there checking. He asked him.
He's got him all the way down. Referee needs to get in there and check that arm.
He's saying no. He's asking him, Blade.
Yeah, Noble able to show some life, keeping his arm up.
Once again, referee asked him. Latimer just putting pressure on him. He's got that sleeper locked in tight, too.
He does. Got it locked in just about as tight as I've seen.
That referee's down there. He's checking him out.
Needs to check the arm of John Noble.
Here comes the crowd.
The thing is if he keeps his sleeper hold on too long, that could, stop the flow of air to the brain of John Noble and could cause brain damage after a while. That dropped once.
Very
Was that
dangerous.
Twice?
Very dangerous hold.
No, he didn't drop it there.
Noble, he's trying to come back here, guys. He's fighting it.
John Noble shaking. He's fighting. He's back up to his knees. And he's back up to his feet. One elbow, a second one, a third one, breaks the hold. Fourth one, fifth one, sixth one. And now he's firing up with right hand after right hand. And then stopped by a huge knee lift by Thomas Latimer on John Noble.
Very smart on the champion's part. He brought that knee up, cut John off. John was firing up on him. Uh-oh, John.
Oh, look at that. Just trash talking him in the face of John Noble, just talking so much trash.
Big boot.
Look at this, though. Look at the look on John Noble's face.
John Noble.
Oh, look at this.
Oh.
He may have just angered him by talking trash right directly to his face.
I'm sure. Noble coming back.
Noble back up to his feet. Oh, Latimer goes for the punch, and it's blocked and returned with punches from John Noble.
Oh, big clothesline. Another one one got him down. Oh, duck that one. Boot.
Knee lift.
Knee lift. My gracious.
Oh, man. See the power of John Noble on display as he takes down Thomas Latimer, the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, with that huge clothesline.
You gotta stay on him, John.
He does need to stay on him. Latimer hits the ropes. Big power slam. Goes for the cover.
This could be it.
No! Latimer out the back door.
That was 2 3/4 right there. He
Had to be.
had him.
Yes.
Noble needs to follow this up immediately. He does not need to let any time go by. He needs to stay on the NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
You are the truth. You are the truth, Bobby.
I know I am.
Both men have put it all out here tonight. Now you can't shortcome anybody.
Noble stalking up from behind. Boot to the midsection of Latimer. Look at that. Latimer reverses out of it. Noble ducks the clothesline. Double clothesline.
Double clothesline.
Both men down in the ring.
We have a situation.
Referee down there checking on both men. Let's see. Starting to count.
Who's going to win this matchup? You know, both men need to scurry to their feet. Whoever gets up first is going to have a huge advantage in this title match.
You are true, and the referee's towing that count, Bobby.
6.
Oh, you hear the crowd as John Noble popped up right there. Oh, Latimer throws the punch. Noble returns it. Punch by Latimer. Right hand by Noble.
We've got a brawl going on here, guys.
Back and forth they go. Big right hand. Oh, look at this. Look at that. Latimer's rocked. So is Noble. Ow! Boot shoots him off into the turnbuckle. Double reversal. Latimer almost takes out the referee, but Noble does. Noble nails Greg Arias.
Referee's down. Referee's down, Blade.
Did you see that? The champion went low. Puts down John Noble.
What's he calling?
He's calling for another referee. Here comes a second referee, Dustin James out.
Let's see what Dustin does. 1, 2.
No!
Oh, sir.
Just the 2 count. John Noble lives. John Noble lives.
John Noble, I'll tell you, this is the wildest matchup ever. Right here, Leslie County, Kentucky, Hyden, Kentucky. Oh, my goodness.
John Noble desperately needs to get to his feet. Latimer grabs the referee.
What's he doing grabbing Dustin James like that?
I don't know, but he's got him by the shirt.
He has his hands on an official X.
And he thought better of it right there. Oh, nails Dustin James. Dustin James is out.
My goodness. 2 referees and both injured here.
Trying to wake up the original referee, Greg Arias.
Greg needs to pay attention now. Open them eyes up, see what's going on here.
Thomas Latimer got John Noble in a prone position. Look at this, though. Look at this, though. Noble backdrops Latimer out of it.
Noble is alive and well. Look out.
Shoots him off, Blade.
Ducks the clothesline. Big drop kick right in the face.
He took his head off with that drop kick.
Beautiful drop kick.
Into the buckle, backdrop.
Oh, man, right into the center of the ring.
Noble on fire, reversal. NWA champion. Oh,
look at this. Oh, wait a minute. He's hooked the legs. He's hooked the legs. That's it. That's it. Thomas Latimer retains the NWA World Heavyweight Championship.
My goodness.
What a match. What a
matchup, fellas.
Well, They don't get any better than that. We just saw one heck of a match here on Showdown tonight for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, my goodness. Unbelievable.
John,
what a matchup.
Yeah.
X, I can't believe this turn of events. It was, well.
Did he have him by the tights, JR? That's the only thing I can.
He did not. He hooked those legs and sat down on that sunset flip. Oh, but look at this, though. John Noble. Oh, man. Huge neck breaker.
Well, John Noble
lays out the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, grabs that belt, and holds it up in the air for the world to see that he feels that he should have been the brand new NWA World Heavyweight Champion here tonight. What a heck of a match we just saw. What an awesome episode of Showdown.
My gracious day.
unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable.
You're exactly right, JR.
Up, and now is the perfect time to get your AMW merchandise on ProWrestlingTees.com. AMW has a great selection of logo tees, wrestler tees, and a whole lot more. But now is the time to get your favorite AMW merchandise because it's time for our Black Friday sale, and merchandise purchased on ProWrestlingTees.com/Appalachian Mountain Wrestling is now up to 40% off, and it's good through the new year. Close out the year right by getting your favorite AMW merchandise for your loved one or yourself today.
Fans, it all came down to this. John Noble's last and final match right there in Hazard, Kentucky, G.
Thanksgiving turmoil. Let's go have a look at that match.
I had my first match in 1997. You're very blessed if you get to be involved in the greatest sport in the world that long. And I'm extremely proud of everything that I've done. I'm extremely proud of my role in being on the bottom floor of AMW and watching it get built into the premier promotion in the Southeast today. I take a lot of pride in my role in that. You know, I think anybody that follows AMW is pretty familiar that, you know, I've not been full-time, both feet in this thing in a long, long time. There comes a point in your life when you get a little bit older and things don't come to you quite as easy as they normally do. You know, getting in shape is a little tougher. The physical pain of everything is a little bit tougher, and the amount of time that it takes to really be good at a craft just doesn't fit in your schedule anymore. And with all those things in mind, I just, after talking to the powers that be in AMW and everybody, we just feel like it's in our best interest, in my best interest, if 2025 is my last year in professional wrestling.
What's going on here?
Wait a minute, there's a masked man.
Hey, hold on a minute.
For
He's got a chair.
He's pulling. Wow, oh my goodness gracious. Throws the chair into the ring, shoves referee Dustin James.
He is doing nothing but annihilating John Noble in front of our very eyes.
Oh, God! Where did this guy come from? I don't know, but he certainly made his mark.
Again.
The Black Scorpion
Has returned.
in the ring behind John Noble.
Watch out, John! Watch out! Turn around, John! Watch it! Oh my!
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Do you see who that is?
No!
Do you see?
Why? I can't why?
I hid myself and I jumped John Noble. You want to know why? I am the one that's been in these parts before anybody. I have done it all. I have been there and I have done that. But guess what? I am a ghost in a crowded room. But everybody wants to ignore me and bypass me. Well, I'm not going anywhere. I've done nothing but respect Chris Piper. Now, he's running around here crying because of this farewell. Don't you know why I got it, Chris? Probably because I have respected people, Chris, but I don't run around acting like a punk. and wearing a mask when all you had to do, Chris, was ask me like a man for a friggin' match. That's all you had to do. All you had to do was ask me like a man. So you want to say you want to finish me off on November 22nd in Hazard? That's fine. You bring that stupid super kick and you bring that stupid mask and them 35,000 pair of affliction jeans that you wear. You bring those to Hazard, Kentucky, and you think you're going to end me? I'm going to put you out of your friggin' misery. But guess what? Come November 22nd, it ends with yours truly, the headliner, Chris Michaels.
Referee Dave Harmon trying to get Chris Michaels into the other ring here where the match is going to take place. You see the video, you hear the music, John Noble.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, weighing in at 220 pounds from Berwick, Kentucky, having his last and final match here at AMW in Hazard, Kentucky,
There you hear the final ever introduction for John Noble here at Thanksgiving Turmoil War Games 2025. It is November the 22nd, 2025. This is going to be a date that's going to go down in history. John Noble, win, lose, or draw, has his final ever match here tonight in AMW, Hazard, Kentucky, Hazard High School, live on pay-per-view.
And people standing on their feet paying homage to John Noble right here in Hazard.
They certainly are. G-Man, what's your thoughts on this match?
You heard it, the music of John Noble right there. Chris Michaels doesn't like it that it played longer than his, I don't believe, Blade.
Chris Michaels very irate and upset already.
He was getting all over you, Blade.
He wasn't getting over me. It was getting all over you and G-Man. It was G-Man's fault.
Pure jealousy. That's all it is, guys.
Jealousy?
Yes.
Yes.
You were running the music, G-Man. Why didn't you stop the music? And there's the bell for John Noble's final ever matchup. It is now underway. What happens from here on out will make history.
History, Blade. History right here at Hazard, Kentucky tonight. G-Man, I'm looking forward to this.
I am too.
Like I said earlier, win, lose, or draw, a 28-year career will come to an end here tonight at Thanksgiving Turmoil War Games, November 22nd, 2025. Mark it down on your calendar. This is the last time you can ever see John Noble in a wrestling ring ever again. Referee Dave Harmon in charge of this matchup right here, and you see the lockup. Chris Michaels got that headlock right there, switches it up, goes back to a hammer lock. Look at that. Reversal. Oh, the headlock snatched by John Noble. Shoots Noble off there. Tackle.
Wow.
Sends Chris Michaels down to the canvas. Michaels goes to the turnbuckle immediately and complains about an open fist, or a closed fist, I should say.
He's rethinking this match already. Chris is like, what did I sign up for here, man?
He knows exactly what he signed up for, and that's to come in and end John Noble's career on a down note. We got both men circling each other one more time here.
Stalking each other, Blade.
Stalking each other. Lock up.
Uh-oh.
Got that headlock takeover onto John Noble. Referee in there checking to see if the shoulders are down. They are not.
Nicely done by Chris Michaels.
Yep. You're exactly right.
Chris is putting that pressure. John gets him in a head scissors, Blade. Look at that.
Yep. Got him in the head scissors, but Chris Michaels easily got out of that. Oh, look at that shot.
Wow.
That shoving match right there. And Chris Michaels came out the loser of that.
Yeah, John said he ain't taking none of that off of him. You know what?
He's definitely not. And the thing is he shouldn't, obviously, because this is his final ever appearance.
He said he's about to tick him off.
Yeah. You know, for months and months, John Noble was attacked by a masked man, as we said. You know, it was the Black Scorpion unmasked to be none other than Chris Michaels, and that's how we got here tonight. He attacked him time and time again. John Noble, you know, John Noble has said that if he wanted a match, he should have just went ahead and asked him for a match instead of going for it.
Yeah, be a man and not attack somebody from behind, Blade. That's what I say. That's something you do.
Yeah, you're right. I would do that.
You and Tony Presley.
Yep, you're right. Lock up and
kissing cousins.
No, Chris Michaels pushes John Noble back. Clean break. Look at that.
No, it wouldn't.
Look at that shot. Followed up by another shot. Another right hand on the John Noble.
Man, he's putting those right hands in there. Now follows up with the boot and another one. Come on, ref.
What? Referee's warning him. Dave Harmon's doing a fine job here.
He's got a 5 count to get him out of the buckle, Blade.
And he's look at that.
That was
reversal.
7, 8, 9. Oh!
Whoa, what a backdrop.
Yeah. Followed up by a right hand from John Noble. And a clothesline over the top rope sends the headliner to the floor.
He takes him out. Oh, yeah, referee, get in there and give him a little mouth-to-mouth while you're down there.
Why would he do that?
Because he's a New South goof. I done told you.
John Noble wasting no time going right out after Chris Michaels.
Get him, John, get him. Yeah, fire him up.
He is getting him right hand by John Noble. Chris Michaels trying to walk away from John Noble, but John Noble behind him.
Trying to shake it off.
Grabs him by the hair. Oh, Michaels goes to the eyes.
He gigged him right in the
John
eye.
Noble.
Eye juice hit me over here. You know what, Blade?
Yep. That was me. I spit on you.
What?
Yeah. Chris Michaels going up to the top rope right now.
Teach this guy some etiquette, G.
He's New South. You can't teach him anything.
Oh,
look at that.
Wow.
Met with a gut shot by John Noble. Sent Chris Michaels head over heels.
Flipped him right over, didn't he? Ooh, big punch. Dropped the elbow, Blade.
Drove that elbow right into the chest of Chris Michaels.
Yeah, he did. And another big punch.
Yeah.
John fighting fire with fire. He knows this is a...
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Chris Michaels just crumbles to the floor. Dave Harmon out there to check on him. Once again, though, John Noble out after Chris Michaels. John Noble not letting him rest or breathe at all. Sending him back into the ring there. Comes following in.
Why is Dave Harmon worried about him out on the floor? He's supposed to count him out.
Well, he's want to make sure he can continue. Look at this double axe handle sends Chris Michaels down. John Noble goes for the cover. Just a 2 count. Picks up Michaels. Another right hand shot right there. Sends Michaels off the ropes. Oh. Neck breaker sends Noble down.
Went for the backdrop and Chris Michaels outsmarted him, Blade.
Yep. Noble went for that backdrop a little too early, and Michaels saw him coming off those ropes, readjusted and grabbed Noble, gave him the big neck breaker and sent him down. Needs to follow up on this. Taking a little bit too much time for my liking right here.
I don't like this side of Chris Michaels, Blade. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that. Ooh.
I love it.
Straight overhand right there, baby.
Yeah.
Tagged him. Ooh. Joking John over at middle rope.
Yep.
Finally, the referee's going to count.
Oh, look at that. And he ripped at the face right there. What about that, G-Man?
That is typical Chris Michaels these days, taking those little cheap shots whenever he can get them in.
Well, like I said, I like this version of Chris
Michaels. Why you like him.
I do like this version of Chris Michaels.
Cheap knows cheap.
Blade, that referee reminds me a lot of you.
How?
He can only count to 4, too.
Chris Michaels.
What do you mean?
Look at this. Look at that. Oh, goes for the cover.
Took John down.
Yeah. Just a 1 count there. John Noble out with authority.
This is a great matchup.
Yeah, Chris Michaels got that body scissors on John Noble right now.
Put a body scissors on him.
Gonna try to get a submission out of John Noble. What kind of humiliation would that be if John Noble was to give up on his final ever match, X?
He ain't gonna do that. He's got too much fortitude.
Never happened.
Yeah.
What do you mean never happened? It might, you never know.
Too much intestinal fortitude.
John Noble back up right here to a sitting position. Chris Michaels got that reverse chin lock on. Look how far forward he's laying on John Noble, preventing the air coming into his body.
Listen at the crowd.
Well, this crowd, like I said, I don't think there's anybody in this building that wants to see John Noble go out on his back.
No, there's not, man.
Oh, but look at that. Speaking about being back on his back, John Noble jerked back down to the mat by his tights by Chris Michaels. Goes for the cover. Only a 2 count right there. Referee Dave Harmon doing a fine job during this match.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, boy.
Well, what has he done? What's he done?
He followed him out on the floor. You don't do that. You count the guy out of the ring, man.
Neither one of these guys are New South, so, I mean, he's an impartial referee.
Presley could have paid him.
Look at this. John Noble into the turnbuckle. Chris Michaels lighting him up with right hand after right hand.
Gonna shoot him in the buckle. John takes the ride. Uh-oh. Chris setting him up here, Blade. Let's see what he's gonna give him. Oh, look. These fans ain't coming with you.
They're definitely not. They want to see John Noble at his best here. Oh, John Noble out of the way.
Oh, my. He missed him there.
Gave Noble too much time on that.
Has that ever happened to you, G-Man?
Never had it. I heard it happen to you several times.
It has. I can't lie.
Uh-oh.
John Noble getting this crowd behind him. Look at that clothesline. Second one, look at the velocity he's putting behind those clotheslines. Boot hits the ropes. Oh,
big
running knee lift. Oh, another clothesline takes Chris Michaels back down. Goes for the cover. This could be
2.
it. No.
Oh, 2 count. Overhand right. John setting him up in the buckle. Shoots him off. Chris reverses it. Noble takes the buckle. Uh-oh. Right hand. Boot. They're just trading blows right now, Blade.
Oh, look at that spine!
Wow.
To the pine!
He might have him. 2 count.
Just a 2 count. John Noble is still alive.
Just a 2 count, Blade.
I don't know how, but he's still alive. Chris Michaels questioning if that was 2 or if that was 3. Dave Harmon assuring him it was only a 2 count. Now look at this right here. Chris Michaels. Oh, you know what this means.
He's calling for it.
He's calling for it. He's going to go for that super kick, I think.
John's got to stay away. Stay away, John.
No, he caught
him.
Oh, got him up in a fireman's carry. Airplane swing. Oh, nails Dave Harmon as he hit that TKO. Goes for a cover, but there's no referee.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, wait a minute.
What is this?
Who is that?
Who is that guy?
Who is that? Oh, wait a minute. That's Brock Landers.
What is Brock Landers?
And that's Andy
Douglas.
Andy Douglas. Oh,
wow.
Big right hand from Andy Douglas to Brock Landers.
Oh,
wait a minute. Hold on a second.
It's Cold Steel.
Cold Steel is here.
Oh.
Nails Andy Douglas. Big right hand. Look at this.
What are these guys doing in this match?
Exactly. What are they here for?
Oh, man.
Brock Landers comes in, stopped by Andy Douglas. Then Cold Steel makes his appearance. And now they're working over John Noble and Andy Douglas. Look at those right hands by Brock Landers.
They've got John down. They're dropping everything but the kitchen sink on him, Blade. What is going on here?
I don't know. What a way to go out here. I mean, this is it. This is it. They've come out here to end the career of John Noble.
A blast from the past.
Yeah. You hear the crowd, we don't like you. There's not a person in this building that likes Brock Landers and Cold Steel at this point.
No.
Oh, Eddie Browning.
Oh my goodness!
It's the driller!
The driller, Eddie Browning. Look at that! Fires up on Cold Steel. They were once a tag team themselves. Goes over, grabs Brock Landers. Look at that big right hand by Eddie Browning. Andy Douglas works his way back up. Picks up Brock Landers. Eddie Browning going to work on Cold Steel. What's going on here?
Oh,
a meeting,
wow.
meeting of the minds in the center of the ring.
Cold Steel's out of the ring.
Eddie Browning
Meanwhile,
and Andy Douglas.
Referee Dave Harmon hadn't seen a thing going on in the ring.
You're right. He is knocked cold. All these shenanigans. Oh, man. Here comes Eddie Browning with Cold Steel. Rams him into the railing as you have Andy Douglas working over Brock Landers on the other side of the ring. Meanwhile, there's a match still going on. Chris Michaels rolls over. John Noble goes for the cover. Referee Dave Harmon showing live. 1, 2. That's it. No!
Picked out by Noble.
Oh,
Yes.
my goodness.
Yes.
John Noble. John Noble. Oh, my goodness. Listen to this crowd. They're on fire. Eddie Browning beating on the mat. Andy Douglas is on fire in the other corner.
Dave Harmon finally coming up, Blade. He's going to see, oh, look, Michael's got him. He's talking smack to him.
Just trash talking. John Noble says this is it. You're going to die. You're going down. He's going to nail him with the super kick. Oh, no. Ducks out of the way. Roll up.
1, 3.
Yes.
Oh,
John Noble wins his last match in Hazard, Kentucky.
Oh, my gracious day. Outside interference, Blade.
Wow.
We've seen guys blast from the past here coming out to support John Noble, and John has won his last match right here in Hazard, Kentucky.
You know what?
This wasn't supposed to be this hard. I don't deserve this. I love wrestling. I have since I saw my first wrestling match in 1979 at A.B. Combs. Hazard is where I fell in love with wrestling. And as you know, you can say what you want about Chris Michaels, but that man, Chris Michaels is a pro. He is a daggone pro, man. And yeah, he is. To thank everybody would be impossible. And I'll get home and I'll kick myself for thinking of something brilliant that I can't think of right now. All I want to say is thank each and every one of you for being here. Love you, Haley, Alexis. That's my baby. Hey, Mule. This is my last match, but I mean, I'm always going to be this. Yeah, you guys all know what I mean. I'm always going to be a wrestler. Being in the professional wrestling business made me what I am. When I started wrestling, and Eddie can tell you, Eddie was there. I was somebody that had a lot of acquaintances, but not really a lot of friends. I was just kind of there, and if pro wrestling, and you guys know, I had it a lot easier than the guys that came in before me, and I'm aware of that. But when I got into it in '97, pro wrestling would make you a man pretty fast, and I was that guy, and I owe pro wrestling a lot, and I owe all of you for being here. The one thing I will tell you is always support professional wrestling. All right. WWE, AEW, all of that stuff is great, but the heart of professional wrestling is in this ring tonight. All right. The heart of professional wrestling are guys like Jimmy Walls, who, when I met Jimmy Walls, I've never seen somebody that can talk people into a building. You had heard about it, but Jimmy Walls was the living embodiment of it. Jimmy Walls could make you love him in about 5 minutes, and 5 minutes later he could make you hate him, and that is a skill and a lost art in this sport. Bobby Blade, same way. JR, before he became an announcer, was a fine independent wrestler in this area. And then guys like, if you want to talk about somebody that is professional wrestling, you're talking about Bo James. I love you, dude. Bo James has given his heart to this sport since he was 14 years old. He has been at the highest you can be, and he has been at the lowest you have been, and he has never stopped for one flipping second in his life, and I love that about you. And it inspires me, man. It does. To go around this ring and try to single out everybody will be impossible. I love this kid. Speaking of WWE and AEW, he's going to be on your TV one day. All right, he's going to be there one day. Guys like Wes, my favorite Canadian, Wes Barker. My only Canadian. All right, but my favorite Canadian, Wes Barker. RT3, I'm glad you're here tonight, brother. I'm so glad you're here. Chase Emery over here. And my favorite Kentucky champion, Marcus Johnson. And the future of the women's business here, Judy Lee Taylor. It's amazing. And come see these people. Come to these events. Nobody draws like this promotion does. Nobody. Nobody packs these stands. Nobody puts the talent on the posters and delivers it in the ring like Appalachian Mountain Wrestling in the state of Kentucky. And there are a lot of guys in the back right now that aren't out here that make this thing go. And even though he'll hate me saying this, Kyle Maggard has carried a bulk of what you see here tonight and presenting in this ring, and deserves every single bit of love that you give him when he comes out here tonight. And all 10 men in that War Games can deliver a main event type match in any promotion in any corner of the United States or the world, and it's going to blow your socks off here tonight. You have the Good Brothers coming up with the Kazanas, two of the best tag teams in the world. But I'm rambling because I know when I get out of the ring, it's the last time. And I'm going to stop being greedy and just know that I love every single one of you. All right? And, we all live here. I've got friends in this ring that realistically I don't know if I'll ever see again after tonight, because that's just how wrestlers are. You don't run into wrestlers very often at Food City and Hazard. But I will see a lot of you. So please, if you see me, come say hi, shake my hand, hug my neck, whatever you need to do, because believe me, I love every single one of you. I don't deserve this moment, but thank all of you for it. God bless you.
Fans, we hope you've had fun watching Appalachian Mountain Wrestling and our view of John Noble's final match. Wrestling fans, what we'd like to do now is leave you with a great farewell to John Noble. Have a look.
Good-looking kid. All the little training bra wearing, pimple face Tennessee teeny boppers might like you. They may love you. You're a good-looking guy. This is not a Gap commercial, though, son. This is professional wrestling. And tonight, your back's going to be on the mat 1, 2, 3, courtesy of John Noble.
Flame, blood, sweat, and thunder. The man earned his name from the hollers of Kentucky to the AMW ring. John Noble was born to fight, not just dream. Boots laced tight, that glare in his eyes. Opponents would fall just to hear the crowd rise. He took every bump, every scar like a crown, and he never once let his people down. So raise your hands, raise them high, for the legend who never said die. Through the ropes, through the fire, he built his name, climbed higher and higher. Now he's taking one last ride, with the fire still burning inside. This is John Noble's time to stand, a warrior's farewell across the land. From steel cage wars to title gold, every tale you heard, every story told, he fought like hell, gave the fans a show. No shortcuts, just heart, that's John Noble. He mentored the young, stood for respect, never forgot the roads that he trekked. A brother to few, a hero to most, now the legend's about to raise his final toast. So raise your hands, raise them high, for the legend who never said die. Through the ropes, through the fire, he built his name, climbed higher and higher. Now he's taking one last ride, with the fire still burning inside. This is John Noble's time to stand, a warrior's farewell across the land. The crowd chants loud, you still got it, but the man knows when it's time to stop it. He bows to the ring like an old friend and writes his story to the very end. So raise your hands, raise them high, for the legend who never said die. 28 years of grit and pride, now he rides into that long good night. One last match, one last fight, underneath the arena lights. This is John Noble's time to stand, a warrior's farewell across the land. Yeah, he gave it all and he took the blows. Here's to John Noble and the legend that grows.